Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be another project pan series. I know I'm crazy, I've got so many projects going at the moment that I can barely keep track of them, but I'm really enjoying being able to do these different collabs with all these ladies and getting to know people and communicating, and it's just awesome. So I'm more than happy to join in with this project as well. This project is running from the 12th of June until the 12th of September, so 3 months, and it's basically Harry Potter themed. So the items that we had to pick were based on the colours of, like, the house colours within Harry Potter. So Gryffindor was scarlet and gold, Ravenclaw was blue and bronze, Slytherin is green and silver, and Hufflepuff is yellow and black. So I went ahead and picked out all of my items, and we'll just go through them one by one. Just a quick disclaimer, I will put all the ladies down below, but if you're the creator of this project, I'm really sorry. I was put into this project like after it was created later on, so I have no idea who the creator actually is. If it's you, let me know, and obviously I'll give you all the credit and everything when I put the ladies down below. So the first house is Gryffindor, and that was scarlet and gold. And for Scarlet, I wanted to use up this Urban Decay Revolution lipstick. Do you guys remember these? I missed them. Why did they have to change everything? This is an F-bomb, and it looks kind of crazy in the tube, but it is actually a lot lighter when you swatch it. So that's F-bomb. I went ahead and marked it on the sheet of paper so we can see how much I have left. That's my mark there. I always mess this up. I'm like the worst. And that is my starting point there. Okay, so I can't imagine that I will finish this lipstick because it's bright red and there's a lot of it, but we'll give it a go. I just want to get as much use out of this as I can before it goes bad. Like, I love this formula of lipsticks. This is the original Revolution, not the matte or the sheer. So that's my first item. The next item was a gold item, and I picked this eyeshadow. I have no idea who made this eyeshadow or what colour it is, but it is a gold colour. And it was just loose in my makeshift Z palette, and I decided that I hate having a Z palette. Like, it is the worst. I'd much rather have a whole palette of eyeshadows. So I want to use up all the eyeshadows that I have in my Z palette type thing. It's not a Z palette, it's like a art supply thing with a magnet in it, and you just put the things in and it sticks because there's a magnet in it. But yeah, I want to use up all those shadows, and I will never ever depot anything else ever again because it's just the worst. So that is a swatch of that gold eyeshadow there. So I just want to hit pan on that, and then maybe see if I can get any more progress once I've hit pan. I say that, but I do have quite a few eyeshadows in projects at the moment, and I've said we'll see how far we can get after I hit pan. But I'm finding the more eyeshadows I put in, the less I'm expanding the pan on those. So maybe just to hit pan on that one. We'll see when it comes around to it. The next house was Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaw are blue and bronze. So for the blue, I picked this Rimmel 60-second nail polish in Mind the Gap Victoria. It's just a lighter blue colour. I know it's not the perfect blue for that house, but it was the only appropriate blue thing that I had in my collection. And this is my starting point here. I just want to go ahead and use up as much of that as I can, and that is part of my use up for this year. And for bronze, I picked this, again, just random eyeshadow that was in the makeshift Z palette. I have got a huge dip going in there, but it is a fairly big eyeshadow. So once again, I just want to hit pan, and then maybe see if we can get a big bit of pan on that one. I'll just go ahead and swatch that. And that is a swatch of it there. I really enjoy this eyeshadow. Like, it really surprised me because I do remember that that one was drugstore. And I got a few others with it, like there were 2 packs, and both of them were 4, and so one of them was like that bronzy colour and a purple and a blue and a silver, and then I can't remember what was, there was a pink as well, 2 pinks. I used up the 2 pinks. I used them as highlights because they were really, really light. Anyway, I'm just talking too much. So the next house then was Slytherin, and Slytherin are green and silver. For the green item, I picked this. This is the Nails Inc Nail Cal Superfood Base Coat, and that is my starting point there. And as you can see, it is green. Like the other nail polish, I want to just use this up and get it out of my collection. I really enjoy this base coat. Really, really enjoy this base coat. I would definitely consider getting this once it's used up and I've used up other base coats that are in my collection. And silver, I picked this Avon perfume in Outspoken Intense by Fergie. And it just looks like that, and I went ahead and measured it on the bottom. That is my starting point there. So I'm just about halfway with this. I do enjoy this perfume, but I'm trying to get rid of a load of perfumes that are in my collection. I think I had like 30 perfumes at the beginning of the year, so I've got to use up 15 of them for this year, and this is one of those 15, so I'll get that used up. And lastly, Hufflepuff Yellow and Black. And for the yellow, I picked this Rimmel 60 seconds round and round in circles. That really messes with my eyes. And that is my starting point there. I'm not a big fan of this nail polish. It is kind of streaky, and it's thin as well. So you have to do like maybe 3-4 coats before you get an opaque sort of look to your nail. I did go ahead and put them on the swatch wheel. So that's the blue and the yellow there. They're both with 2 coats. Normally I'll do 2 coats with the blue and then 3 to 4 coats with the yellow. But yeah. And the last item is the black item, and it is this Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. This is a sample size, but it is brand new. I have no idea how we're going to track the progress on this one because I can't mark it if I can't see through it. So maybe if I can get the air out, then we'll just squeeze it down and fold it over and then see where we get with that. But this is a once a week kind of thing. So I don't imagine the progress on this will be really, really fast. Unless, of course, you know, like typical sample boxes, it starts here and there's only one use in it, like the last one I had. In that case, then it'll go really quickly. But yeah, so that's the last item that I want to use up. So as I said, this project will end on the 12th of September, and I believe the updates will be monthly. So that's everything for this video, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.